Hey, what's up everyone? John here from testprepinsight.com, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison of the GMAT prep courses from Target Test Prep and Princeton Review. These are two courses that I've personally used and tested out and have some pros and cons with each. So if you're ready to find out which one I think is better, let's get to it. Okay, welcome back. I should just mention up front here that since I'll just be focusing on the higher level points in this video today, if you find you need more detail at any point about either course's features or study materials, you can always check out our full detailed rating comparison over on our website. An easy way to get there is just to Google Test Prep Insight, Target Test Prep versus Princeton Review GMAT. It's a quick way to find it. All right, so a quick roadmap of how I'm gonna organize this video. First, I'm gonna cover pricing and the different course options between these two companies. Then I'm going to provide a little overview of each course and where I see each company winning over one another, before ending with the final verdict of which GMAT course wins overall and which course I would personally take. So let's start with that pricing, as this is probably the biggest difference between these two companies and why choosing between them is pretty hard. There's pretty big cost disparity here. So Target Test Prep has three different options for you. They offer a monthly flex package that runs for around $180 a month, as well as two one-time purchase options that cost around $500 or $550. Those give you either 4 months of access or 6 months of access. Then on the other side, you've got Princeton Review, which has 3 plans to choose from also. A self-paced course that costs $800, a live online package called their Fundamentals course, which costs $1,400, and a GMAT 700 Plus course, which, as the name implies, guarantees a score of at least 700. That costs $2,000. So obviously TTP is cheaper by at least $300 and potentially a lot more depending on which package you go with. But what I will say here is that those prices are a little deceiving, as those are just the full retail prices on their websites. And both Target Test Prep and Princeton Review regularly run sales and special promotions, so be sure to check for coupon codes before buying. In fact, I'll do my best to drop any current discounts and deals that I can find down in the description for you. I see both of these companies frequently discounting their courses by $100 or more, so make sure to check that out for some discounts below. Okay, so moving on. Let's briefly cover how each GMAT program generally works. And in terms of high-level features and study materials that each company provides, the two companies are actually pretty similar. Both give you video lessons, a guided study schedule, practice problems, study notes, full-length practice tests, and more. Honestly, just looking at the list of stuff that you get, these two GMAT courses look fairly close. But when you really dig in, there are definitely some differences in how these companies deliver their courses. And I think those are probably best explained by looking at where each company wins over one another. Let's start with Princeton Review. And the one overarching difference that I have to mention right at the outset is the sheer quantity of study materials and coursework that Princeton provides. Simply put, the Princeton Review course is just so much more robust and offers more in terms of quantity than Target Test Prep in almost every category. I mean, let's run down the list. Practice problems. Princeton Review gives you 3,000, Target Test Prep gives you 2,500. Full-length mock exams. Princeton Review gives you 10, TTP gives you 2. Video lessons. Princeton provides over 50 hours of video content, while Target Test Prep is more like 30 or 40 hours. Prep books. Princeton Review gives you books, TTP does not. Live instruction. Princeton Review gives you live classes, Target Test Prep does not. You get it. The slate of materials and features that you get with Princeton Review is just so much more comprehensive and deep. And then, my second call out for Princeton Review has to do with that video content that I just mentioned. While Target Test Prep makes a big deal about offering hundreds of short video lessons, the reality is that those are just problem breakdowns. Rather than offering video-based instruction that covers content review and teaches you how to attack different problem types from a strategy perspective, TTP lets their written lessons do the work. That's fine and all, and their problem video breakdowns are super useful, but Princeton Review actually has dozens of hours of video lessons that provide content refreshers and test-taking strategies. To me, as a visual learner, this is a huge value add for Princeton Review. Then you've got practice tests. As I just mentioned, Princeton Review gives you 10 computer adaptive practice tests, while Target Test Prep gives you only 2. Yeah, so you get 5 times as many with Princeton Review, which is a huge deal, especially when you're talking about numbers in the single digits. But it's not even just the quantity. We also like Princeton Review's mock exams themselves better. We found them to closely mimic the actual exam in terms of interface, as well as question difficulty, length, and content. They're just a dead ringer. So the fact that you get 10 highly realistic practice tests is a big deal in my book. And last note on Princeton Review here. I'm not sure if you're looking for live classes or not, but if you are, Princeton Review is gonna be just about your only option. TTP just doesn't offer any live classes or instruction. But that point aside, I do just want to say that Princeton Review's classes are good. I thought they were very worthwhile. The instructor I had was great, and these classes added a ton of structure and depth to the course with regular meetings and custom homework assignments between classes. They're a solid option if you're considering live classes at all. All right, so those are the categories where I see Princeton Review winning. Now let's flip the script and talk about where Target Test Prep wins. And the first big highlight for me with Target Test Prep is the design of their self-paced course. They structure their GMAT study material into 47 highly streamlined and digestible learning modules that they call missions. Each mission is built around a series of quick reviews from previous modules, lessons, mostly text-based, then a chapter test, and a quick recap. By organizing the course this way, it just feels more structured and provides some serious guidance. It's got a great flow and it's easy to keep track of your progress and performance as you roll through the course. Then, the other clear highlight for TTP is their performance analytics. They are fantastic. Target Test Prep provides some of the most in-depth and useful performance data that I've seen across any prep course. They zero in on your behavioral tendencies, last-second answer changing habits, and specific weak spots. It's great, and it can make a real impact in terms of improving your score based on actionable takeaways. And by the way, I know I'm moving super fast, so if you want to see some examples of those analytics, again, make sure to check out that full detailed written comparison I mentioned. I'll have it linked down below in the description for you. I have screenshots and examples over there for you to check out so you can get a better feel for what I'm talking about. And on that point, by the way, if I could just say, we work really hard to produce honest and helpful reviews, all totally free. So if Target Test Prep or Princeton Review end up being the right choice for you, we'd really appreciate it if you'd use those links listed down below in the description. That's how you can support our channel, and it allows us to keep creating these types of helpful comparison videos. Okay, so the third and final factor in Target Test Prep's corner is their problem explanations. For a huge number of their practice problems, TTP provides a quick video breakdown. Again, this goes back to those videos that I just discussed earlier. Target Test Prep doesn't provide much in the way of hard content-based videos, but they have hundreds of short videos showing how to solve problems. For visual learners, I think this is a big advantage as you review your practice sets and mock exams. Princeton Review has some video breakdowns of problems, but not anywhere near as many as TTP. So while I would like to see them add some more videos as part of their primary instruction, their problem-based videos are awesome for reviewing. And that about does it for this video, so it's time for my final verdict. But before I hit you with that, I do want to just mention that every single month here at Test Prep Insight, we actually give away a free prep course to one lucky person. It's super simple to enter. Everyone out there is eligible. I'll put all the details down below in the description, but just know, it takes like 10 seconds to enter, and hey, you never know. You could win a totally free GMAT course from Princeton Review or Target Test Prep. Okay, final verdict. Should you choose Princeton Review or Target Test Prep for your GMAT prep? Personally, after using and evaluating both of these courses, I think Princeton Review is the better overall course. They offer deeper resources, their video lessons are a major advantage, the fact that they offer 10 full-length practice tests is huge, their live classes are rock solid, and I actually really like their hard copy prep books. Now, obviously TTP is a solid course in its own right, and you have to balance the pros in Princeton Review's column against Target Test Prep's cheaper price point. But overall, all else being equal, if it was me winding back the clock and getting ready to prep for the GMAT again, I would go with Princeton Review. And that's all I have for you. I hope this video was helpful and you learned a little something. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping us a quick comment below. That'd be really appreciated. And again, if you want to see that full, detailed written comparison that I mentioned earlier in this video, just hop on over to our website, testprepinsight.com, or check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube channel. We've got a bunch of great content out there. But as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one.